Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, I'd go crazy without you guys. So let's get open for business here and let's wake up the football gods. You know, this has been a rough Monday, I think, for all of us. Whenever the Cowboys lose, we are literally down here, and it hurts. We'll be definitely talking about this tonight. Um, on our live stream at 9 o'clock Eastern. And it's kind of funny because as bad as we feel right now, something just happened to me that made me feel a whole lot better. Um, I was just doing an interview, Skype in interview with Channel 9 News in the DC area, and they were talking or asking me about being a Cowboy fan here with the Redskins and how hard it is to be a Cowboy fan. And I was kind of like, hold up. It's hard to be a Cowboy fan just about anywhere these days because we haven't exactly done much in the last 20 plus years. Now, I know the Redskins have been bad, and under Dan Snyder, this is the ninth coach that they've gone through. And here's something that's crazy: not a single one of those coaches that they've had, not one of those nine, had a winning record. Not one. The closest was Marty Schottenheimer, who only was here for 1 year. He started out 0-5 and proceeded to go 8-3 down the stretch and still get fired. But you look at the quarterbacks, the coaches, the players, the prime players, the Redskins, man, they are truly a train wreck. And in this interview, it's going to be on the news tonight. At least that's what they told me. We'll see if it makes it. Maybe they'll go through and say, nah, we can't do that. These guys got a voodoo doll. But I miss the good old days of when the Redskins and the Cowboys were good, playing for something that meant something more than just bragging rights or the toilet bowl. Now, judging the Cowboys, America's team, the team that's got the biggest fan base in the world, against the Washington Redskins is not, shouldn't make you feel good because that's the Washington Redskins. We are a proud franchise that used to be about winning Super Bowls and things. And this is where you have to wonder, what do we need to do to get a different result? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result. It was 2010, I believe, when the Cowboys got blown out by the Packers, that Wade Phillips was fired and Jason Garrett became the coach. And we've had on the job training for him for the last 9 years. Now, I wonder from you guys, when Jason Garrett had the official, basically say, "Oh, you don't like that? Then throw the challenge flag." And it didn't really seem like that was normal reaction for an official. He seemed like he generally hated the Dallas Cowboys and Jason Garrett. It seemed like that was not normal. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm not in the pro regs. Maybe that's the way all officials are, but that was kind of a little bit salty there. I keep saying that it reminds me of Remember the Titans with the officials that were definitely making sure that the Titans weren't going to win that game. Throwing those flags left and right. And so I wonder, did it make you feel better that Jason Garrett threw that next flag, challenge flag down and got that penalty? I don't remember too many times coaches getting 15-yard penalties. I remember when Rob Ryan put his fat behind on the field and is yelling at people and all that. I remember him getting one. Michael, you said Sean Payton one time was on the field cussing and got one, and now we got Jason Garrett. But that's one of those ones that, was it really necessary for the official to throw 15 more yards on top of that? I mean, was it really necessary? But did that make you feel better about Jason Garrett as a coach because maybe he's rallying the troops by taking that 15 yards? Or are you like me and say, where's that guy before the game? Where's that guy who's getting those players together and letting them know that You need to play like your life depends on it because your playoff, your Super Bowl aspirations life does depend on it. You need to fire them up so they're ready to go through and do anything that you need, to have reckless abandon, to play lights out. Because you know what? I know Zeke Elliott can ball. I know my quarterback Dak can ball. I know Jason Witten can get open and catch the football. I know Amari Cooper is a beast and can get the ball. I know Michael Gallup can get down the field. I know Travis Frederick can block and make the calls. I know Zach Martin. I know Connor Williams. I know Lyle Collins and Tyron Smith. I know all those guys can block their ass off. I know D-Law can be a beast. I know Robert Quinn can bend that edge and get to the quarterback. I know Jalen Smith and Van Der Esch can scrape and make tackles. I know Xavier Woods can lay the wood. I know Jeff Heath can take your head off. I know these guys can cover. But it's a matter of the coaching staff getting all of these guys focused, ready to play, and in the right position to win. And I'm not sure if Jason Garrett is the guy to do that. Because I look across at the talent that the Dallas Cowboys have, and you can't tell me that other teams have more talent than what we have or have had over the last 9 years. So is it insane for Jason Garrett not to be on the hot seat? Because, see, this is where it gets interesting. Mike Fisher, he tagged me in a photo earlier today. Check out the caption. Cowboys ownership says Jason Garrett is absolutely not on the hot seat. But here, the star, heat is relative. You know, generally speaking, if you have to say somebody's not on the hot seat, they're on the hot seat. So the question is, or second question, should the Cowboys consider a coaching change during the season? I'll set that up as a poll so we can get your response. I'm Mark Holmes, and I hope to see you guys tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot of venting to do, and we have to figure out where we go from here. Is the season over, or is this just a blip on the screen? I'll see you guys later.